What's good, YouTube? That192 here, back again once again, and today, people, it's that time of the month again. Ladies and gentlemen, we have this month's PokeCrate. JK, we're actually super duper late. This is December's PokeCrate. I actually didn't get a chance to open it because, number one, I still have not changed my address with PokeCrate or Lootcrate. As a matter of fact, you guys know that I moved recently, and I'm just being an irresponsible adult. I should probably go and do that so we can get our PokeCrates a little earlier ahead of time. And plus, past couple weeks have been super duper busy trying to finish up Alpha Sapphire and a few other things, so I didn't get a chance to open up December's PokeCrate, but it is here now. If anything, let's turn the negative into a positive. Let's be optimistic and think, hey, December's PokeCrate is being opened right now. That means January's PokeCrate is going to be here in a week or two, so we get 2 PokeCrate openings. But either way, you guys, we're going to go ahead and open up December's PokeCrate. So if you guys are hyped, and of course if you're a proud member of the Nappy Nation, make sure you smash our like button down below for us, because you already know your support is greatly appreciated. Now, if you'd like to sign up for your own PokeCrate, you can go to the website and follow them on Twitter. Both links are included in the description. Last time I checked, they were still updating their website, but I think I saw from a couple people the other day that their website is now actually back up and running, and I think they'll be accepting submissions or subscriptions here in the next week or so. I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, you can check with the PokeCrate Twitter for confirmation and whatnot. But either way, if you'd like to sign up for PokeCrate, it's like 15 bucks a month or something like that. It's super duper cheap, and you get a lot of Pokemon goodies inside. A couple of you guys have been mentioning that you don't like how it's all older stuff inside of PokeCrate, like it's a lot of Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3 stuff. My personal belief is that they do that because that stuff is like out of date. It's no longer in print, it's no longer being made. So you actually get something that's a little bit rarer, if you want to say that, than something that you can just go out to Target and buy right now. You know what I mean? Like, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Like, it'd be nice to see something from all generations, but you got to understand the idea behind it. So, PokeCrate's still around in 2 or 3 years, and we might be getting some 6th gen stuff that's no longer in print or out of date or whatnot. But either way, we need to go ahead and open up this month's PokeCrate and stop with the bullshitting. And we need to go ahead and get our handy dandy multi-tool, or handy dandy Tetris multi-tool from the Vsauce Holiday Loot Crate. I absolutely 100% loved that Loot Crate, and for whatever reason, it's always come in handy. For whatever reason, it's obviously a very good reason. It can open things with ease, a lot easier than we can. And Skype is super duper loud. Can we not? Por favor? Not while I'm recording. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But either way, you guys go ahead and get to see it first. Cue the Zelda music. We have a candy cane, nice and holiday. I mean, I ain't mad. Christmas is over. You can't find candy canes no more. I mean, isn't it the best time of the year too? Well, if you got a sweet tooth, that is. When Christmas is over, stores are trying to like chuck all their extra holiday candy, and like packs of candy canes go for like 10 cents, 25 cents a piece. Huh. Either way, we got a nice and orange creamsicle. Creamsicle? Is it a creamsicle? Let me stop. Let me stop. We have a candy cane inside there. What else? Switch sides. God damn. My lord, that's why you don't be flipping shit around. Let me switch sides because then you don't have the shit. Good. You know what? Hey look, guys, we got a TCG pack because it just wants to be known that it's in there. So good. Anyways, we got a Fury's Fix X and Y booster pack. We have guaranteed Mint 9 or Gem Mint 10 graded Pokemon card. Ooh. BCCG. I'll explain what this is here momentarily when we go to open it. But this is very, very nice. This is the type of stuff I like to see inside there. Some months in PokeCrate are better than others, and that actually has me really, really excited. What's the other one? Like I said, I'll explain it here in a minute. We have a... I'm guessing this is a hat of some kind. I'm guessing this is a hat of some kind. We have a Snorlax hat. We'll look at all this individually. And then the last 2 things inside of here, we have... Ooh. It contains 2 game cards. I'm not going to spoil that. But then the last thing we have in here is an original Jinx. And for whatever reason, I really like this card. I really like this card. I remember when I was a kid in like 2nd grade, back when people used to print out Pokemon cards, Jinx was like the #1 counterfeit. What did I say? I say forfeit. Number 1 counterfeit card. I remember I used to have a counterfeit Jinx. I think I still do, as a matter of fact. The one from when I was a kid. But this is awesome. I actually really like this Jinx card for whatever reason. And I think it's not so much the design. Well, I like the design because it's nice and simple. But I think it reminds me so much of like my childhood. Like I was just saying, you know, the counterfeit Jinx cards and whatnot in 2nd grade. And then it makes me think of everything else in 2nd grade. And so either way, that's what we have inside the PokeCrate. Let's go through them again, one at a time. We have the Candy Cane, nice and powerful Candy Cane. We have the Jinx card. Then we have a package here that it says contains 2 game cards. Now this, in my opinion, is this is from 6th gen. This is from the 6th gen set. Because number 1, it's got Yveltal on the back here, so I know it's from 6th gen. Number 2, I'm pretty sure this Pikachu is from the X and Y base set, but it is a holographic Pikachu, which I know is not included in the X and Y base set. I mean, the card itself is included in the X and Y base set, but a holographic version is not. And then we have a Sandile. Ooh, just a regular old Sandile from the base set, but I like that Holo Pikachu. I do like the Holo Pikachu because, as you can see, if it wants to zoom in, you can see the base set numbers and whatnot. Do you want to? Probably because my face is in the camera, it doesn't want to. There we go. You can see the base set numbers on the bottom, and it's just a common card, but it is holographic, so that's something nice. I like that holographic Pikachu. We have a card list that came with it as well. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yes, this is from the X and Y base set because it has Venusaur EX, Blastoise EX, Mega Venusaur, Mega Blastoise EX, Xerneas EX, Yveltal EX, all that good lovey-dovey bullshit. So that's a nice pack. I actually really like that. That's something that I would end up getting sleeved up. Sleeve up! That's something I end up getting sleeved up to keep that Pikachu nice and clean. Up next, to break up the TCG-ness, let's take a gander at this Snorlax hat. I saw Game Boy Luke's opening of the December crate, and he got an Umbreon hat. And I'm really glad that I didn't get that, because that would be depressing. But I did, in fact, end up getting a Snorlax hat, and if I didn't have a head full of hair, and if I wasn't wearing a headset, and if I didn't have a hoodie on already, I would totally put this Snorlax hat on, maybe in future vlogs and whatnot. This will match the Gengar hat that I got from PAX East this past year. But we have a nice and powerful Snorlax hat. I actually really like Snorlax as a Pokemon. Just recently, it was earlier today we had a Wi-Fi battle, a UU Wi-Fi battle with Snorlax in it, and Snorlax puts in the finest of wear, and the camera froze again. But yeah, we have a Snorlax hat here. I actually really like it. Look at the Snorlax. Snorlax. That's awesome. I really like it. I really like that I actually got a Pokemon that I actually really like. That's really the best part about it. Because, you know, you can get a hat. You know, it's nice to have a Pokemon hat. It's nice to have a Pokemon hat, but to have a Pokemon hat of a Pokemon that you actually like, that's a whole different story, big dog. So we got a Snorlax hat in here as well. I'm going to keep him together with everything else until we're done. I can already tell I'm going to have to invest in a new way to record stuff because for whatever reason, camera is just, it's been progressively getting worse for the past couple weeks. If you guys have been watching PO Box polls and whatnot, then you know. I don't understand why stuff just has to, I just have the worst luck with technology. But either way, up next we're going to go ahead and open up the X and Y Furious Fists booster pack that came with the box, came with the crate. We have an X and Y Furious Fist booster TCGO code. Go ahead and redeem that, you guys. Let me know what you got, if you got anything good out of it or not. We're going to take 1, 2, 3 and slide it. And then we're going to go ahead and see what we got here. We have a Focus Sash to start with. Can we get some focus to start with? Focus. Get it? Focus Sash. Focus. Can we get some focus to start with? It's starting to become more trouble than it's worth. There we go. We have a Focus Sash, a Tool Retriever, a Sail Fossil, a Scraggy, a Cubchoo, a Golett, a Pancham, a Magmar, nice and tit duck. A reverse holo in the pack is Scroopy, and the rare is a oh, look at that, Scroopy and Drapion. How you gonna pronounce it? Look at that, Scroopy and Drapion in the pack. So nothing super duper over the top special or anything like that. I feel like the notion of reverse holos and EXs have kind of sort of ruined the idea of rares, you know, IMO, because it's like if you don't get an EX, the pack wasn't worth it. You know what I mean? It's just not quite worth it. So we got our X and Y Furious Fist booster pack out of the way, and we have one thing left, and I promised you guys that I would explain what it is. We have here Like it says, it's a graded, guaranteed Mint 9 or Gem Mint 10 graded Pokemon card from BCCG. The other one, what's the other one called? What's the other company called? I can't think of it off the top of my head. It is PSA. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. PSA. I actually already have one BCCG. This came from PokeCrate as well. The Japanese Entei already graded like that. There are other companies like this, like PSA. PSA is a little bit different. I have PSA graded 9 Mint Kingdra. PSA graded 10. This is ultra rare Japanese shiny Hydreigon. It's the first Hydreigon card ever made. Not the first one ever made, but it's the first like original from the first set Hydreigon was included in. And then for my birthday, Callum Scrafty got me a Gem Mint 10 PSA graded 10 first edition holographic fossil set Gengar. I love this thing. It's like my prized possession. I love it. I love it. I love it. So yeah, but basically there's different companies that do it. PSA, BCCG, they're all official in their own right. But basically what it is, when it's graded and it's mint like that, it's graded, that means that it's in the best condition possible. If it's ever graded 10, whether it's BCG, BCCG, or PSA or whatever, if it's ever graded 10, that means that it is a perfect card. There are no flaws, there are no blemishes, there's nothing wrong with it at all. It's a perfect card. We're gonna need handy dandy multi-tool for this one. It's a perfect card. When it comes to the difference between like PSA 9 and 10, it can literally just be like if a card has just a little blemish on it. That'll be the difference between a 9 and a 10. Like a 10 is literally a perfect card. There's nothing wrong with the card, and if you get it, if you ship it off to PSA or BCCG and they end up getting it graded up properly and whatnot, then you have a rather valuable and rather rare card on your hands. So let's see what we have inside here. We have a BCCG Mint 910. It's a graded 10. I don't see what it is just yet, but it's graded 10, and it is a it's a Metagross. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, the front cover had Typhlosion, Blaziken, and Metagross on it, and I'm actually really happy that I got Metagross, because he's my favorite out of those three. Not that I don't like Blaziken or Typhlosion, because I already know that's what everyone's going to say. What do you have against Typhlosion? And why don't you like Blaziken? He was my first. I got a Torchic when I was given the first game for my mother, and it was been with me ever since. I don't understand why you don't like Blaziken, Nappy. He's better than Metagross in any way. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I like Metagross a lot. It's got Metal Claw and Hyper Beam. Flip a coin of heads, discard 1 energy attached to the defending Pokemon. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that. I know it's got a reflection because it's in its case, but the fact that it's in its case makes it Mint 10. It's a perfect Metagross card. It is a perfect Metagross card. It is holographic. I don't know if you guys can see that or not within the case, but it is holographic. 2006 OP Series 1 promo cards. Number 2 Metagross. Woo, I'm so happy that's gonna get added to the rare card list. And what the fuck is that noise outside? Go away. God. Anyways, that is gonna go ahead and wrap up our PokeCrate for this month. I'm actually really happy with this month's PokeCrate. We got a BCCG graded 10 Metagross, as well as that Snorlax hat. It's got me all gooped out. But either way, if you guys enjoyed this month's PokeCrate opening, we're sure we'll have another one here in a couple weeks once the January one comes in. But if you guys enjoyed today's PokeCrate opening, make sure you smash the like button down below for us. If you're a proud member of the Nappy Nation, make sure you smash the like button down below for us, because y'all already know your support is greatly appreciated. And like I said, if you want to sign up for PokeCrate, and maybe next month when we open up our next one, you can open up one with us, go ahead and check out PokeCrate. Their link to their website and their Twitter is included in the description. Check them out for me. But with that, I'm going to get up out of here. Thank you guys so much for your support, and thank you for checking out the video. You know me, to that point I need to.